minute. And splendid goalkeeping by Campbell Money. What a great chance it was for Robertson. You can see the anger in the face of Campbell Money. Badly exposed by his defence, as Robertson had a chance which he would normally be expected to tuck away. Well, what a let-off for St Mirren. Campbell Money, the only change from a team which lost 2-1 at Dens Park last week. And already he's made a significant impact on the St Mirren effort. Gallagher's headed out. Robertson again, perhaps that chance came a shade too early in the match for him. Not quite warmed up or accustomed to the pace of the match. Spears now for St Mirren. A healthy crowd inside Love Street. And big contingent crew from Castle. St Mirren with just that one change. Campbell Money replacing Jim Stewart. With Frank McAvenny a departure in the summer. The replacement is Frank McGarvey from Celtic. So one big money player replacing another. And a lot expected of McGarvey. So too the Hearts supporters have high hopes of John Cahoon, another former Celtic player, wearing number 7 for Hearts, the man who scored a goal against Celtic last week, which earned the Castle men a point. Patrick looking for McGarvey. 1-1, McGarvey on Jordan. Mackey joining him. Rooney. A let-off for Hearts. Frustration for Jim Rooney. What a well-set-up move. Frank McGarvey at the heart of it. He got free of his marker. It was 1-1 with Jordan. He played it inside for Mackey. This is good goalkeeping by Henry Smith. Then Rooney couldn't keep the ball low enough to find the net. Spears to Gallagher. Here's McGarvey. Good pass for Gallagher. And a fine tackle by Roddy MacDonald. Corner kick to St Mirren once again, but Gallagher and McGarvey linking up to telling effect. Mackey's corner for the near post this time. Gallagher turns it back. A missed cue from Godfrey. And Jim Rooney finds the side netting. But for the moment, Hearts are on the rack. Corner kick from Peter Mackey to the near post. Gallagher got the break of the ball, hooked it back. There's a great chance for Godfrey. He miskicked it almost completely. And Rooney came in with a shot wide of the target. Now Mackay with some room to work. Bundled down by Spears. Well, I don't think St Mirren will be too unhappy about that. They were a bit stretched at the back as Mackay made that run on the left wing. The Hearts dugout. McDonald watching anxiously. His team taking a bit of a going over at the moment. There's Sandy Clark. Back to Watson. Watson again. And turned behind by Hamilton. But suddenly Hearts come to life. Andy Watson at the heart of it all. And Campbell Money made 2 very good stops. Well, the pressure switches to the St Mirren defence. Levine and Whittaker at the near post. Roddy MacDonald on the 6-yard line. Turned in by John Cahoon. Hearts take the lead. After surviving intense pressure, it's John Cahoon once again. His second goal and his second match for Hearts. Corner kick from John Robertson. Roddy MacDonald couldn't reach it, but Cahoon could on the deck. He wasn't marked closely enough, and Money had no chance at all. Mackey to Wilson, breaking on the right. McGarvey waiting in the middle. There's Wilson again. Then pushing men into the box. One of them is McGarvey. Gallagher. The Spears. That's the equaliser. Gardner Spears. 17 minutes gone. St Mirren are back in level terms, and that was down to some slackness in the Hearts defence. Mackey playing it forward here to Frank McGarvey. Took beyond Roddy McDonald. That should have been controlled and cleared by Sandy Jardine. Gallagher held him off, played it across, and that powerful header from Gardner Spears beat Henry Smith. Whittaker makes his way forward in the run as Mackay tries to set up an attack, but here's Shipman on the counter with Tom Wilson. That's for Mackey, but Watson's with him. Patrick, Rooney. Mackey again. Here's McGarvey setting it up for Hamilton. The build-up was brilliant, but Hamilton's finish didn't match it. Well, this is top quality attacking. Played forward by Mackey. The layoff from McGarvey. There was Derek Hamilton breaking from the back, and the shots off target. Sanderson. There's Mackay inside. Watson makes the run through the middle. Whittaker linking up. And now Watson again. That's for Sandy Clark. Back to Watson. Excellent play from Hearts. Well, that's Andy Watson at his best. Appreciated with the Hearts supporters. Laying it forward to Sandy Clark. This is good centre-forward play, setting up the shooting chance for Watson. And that was a good save from Campbell Money. That's towards Sandy Clark. Robertson. Money down bravely. It's scrambled off the line by Steve Clark. As Campbell Money taking a knock. Well, Sandy Clark came very close indeed. And here you'll see the rigours of being a Premier League goalkeeper coming up. Robertson's shot. Out comes Money, challenged by Robertson and by Sandy Clark. And it was Steve Clark who got back to turn it behind for the corner. Carefully watched, going over by Henry Smith. Corner kick's been given. Well, these ricochets can certainly cause problems for goalkeepers. The latest in a series of corner kicks with 10 minutes of the first half left. Spears again with the in-swinger. Andy Watson rather in the way of the goalkeeper, and there's Peter Godfrey. And once again, the Hearts defence was static. The corner kick from Spears. Watson in the way of Henry Smith. No one went for that with Peter Mackey. They headed across the face of the goal. An easy task for Peter Godfrey. Steve Clark calming things down. As the interval approaches, when I think they're most anxious to win with a lead. There's Frank McGarvey again. That's a good cross. And Sanderson kept very cool indeed as Gardner Spears closed in. Well, Frank McGarvey's had a tremendous first half for St Mirren. That was a great cross. Spears arriving a shade too late. Sandy Jordan's floated pass, same for Roddy McDonald, but St Mirren coming forward again. Here goes Brian Gallagher. Frank McGarvey was offside, but the referee's outplayed the flow. Wilson, back to Rooney. Great goalkeeping by Smith. And McGarvey makes it 3. Well, that's a just reward for a tremendous first half display from Frank McGarvey. 2.5 minutes from the interval. St Mirren go 3-1 ahead. Set up here by Tom Wilson inside for Rooney's shot. Good goalkeeping by Henry Smith. But then turned intelligently across by Fitzpatrick for McGarvey to provide the finishing touch. Good tackle by Hamilton. Watson. Cahoon to Sanderson. Good play from Sanderson. There's Robertson. What an important interception that was by Peter Mackey. Robertson so nimble and quick in that situation in the corner of the box, but Mackey was in quickly. Jim Rooney's header, too far ahead of Gallagher. Garvey making life difficult for Henry Smith. And there goes the half-time whistle. And that was Premier League action at its very best. You'll seldom see a better 45-minute spell than that. And plenty of goals to boot. The first coming in 15 minutes when John Cahoon snapped up a chance inside the box from a John Robertson corner kick, leaving Money helpless. Then it was Gardner Spears who powered in a header which Smith couldn't keep out to make it one apiece 2 minutes later. Then some more slackness in defence for Hearts allowed Peter Mackey to head one across for Peter Godfrey's header. But then Frank McGarvey capped a brilliant first half performance for St Mirren by knocking home a Tony Fitzpatrick cross. So half-time, St Mirren 3, Hearts 1. Join us right after the break.